Hello everyone, my name is Marco Quilumba. Here is my ID card. Today we are going to talk about types of grammatical constructions. For example, active sentences is going to be with the yellow color. Passive sentences with a blue, middle with red, declarative with a blue light, interrogative with purple, imperative with green, and copula with pink. This dialogue about the lack of communication between parents and children. Now, psychologists. Good afternoon, Mrs. Lopez. Thank you for coming in today to discuss about Sophia. Aunt. Good afternoon. I'm glad to be here. How can I help? Psychologists. I have noticed that Sophia seems to be struggling due a lack of communication with her parents. She feels very isolated at home, and that is worrying to hear. Do you have any specific examples? Psychologists. Certainly, last week Sophia mentioned that her parents rarely asked her about her day, and she often spent hours in her room alone. And, oh, that sounds troubling. Is there anything we can do to improve the situation? Psychologists. Yes, there are several strategies. First, encourage open-ended conversation can help. For example, ask her, how was your day? And what did you enjoy the most? And I suggest that to her parents. They must not realize how important it is. Psychologists. Absolutely. Another issue is that Sophia's achievements are often overlooked. Her parents need to recognize her efforts. And what kind of achievements are you referring to? Psychologist. For instance, she recently received a high grade on a science project, but she said her parents barely acknowledged it. Recognizing her efforts would boost her self-esteem. And that's good point. I will talk to them about celebrating her success. Psychologists. Additionally, it's crucial to establish a routine for family time. Spending even 30 minutes together each evening can make a big difference. And I can see how that would help. Should we focus on her specific activities during this time? Psychologist. Yes, family activities like playing board games or having a meal together are great options. These activities encourage bonding and communication. And, I understand. I help them organize some family activities. What else can we do? Psychologists. Another important aspect is active listening. When Sophia talks, her parents should listen attentively without interrupting. This shows that they value her thoughts and her feelings. And active listening sounds like a valuable skill. Can you give an example of how they should respond? Psychologists. Of course, if Sophia says, I had a tough day at school, a good response would be, I am sorry to hear that. Would you like to talk about it? This shows empathy and openness. And I'll make sure to convey that her parents. Thank you so much for guidance. Psychologist, you are welcome, Ms. Lopez. With this change, I believe we will see a positive impact on Sophia's well-being. And I hope so too. We'll start implementing these strategies right away. Thank you so much. This is the dialogue I make it and hope you recognize this kind of sentences.